guys, what's going on? This is my 2007 Nissan 350Z manual swap. Used to be automatic. It's a full bolt-on 93 tune. Soon we're gonna be camming it up and throwing it on the 85, but for now she's gonna stay stock. I love it.
So this is still an automatic, right?
Yeah. So first,
just drive.
yeah, right, and then
Drive too.
yeah, and then drive as well. You know, I love turning on a nice tuned car and there's no check engine lights. That's the best. That's the best thing about our tuner, you know? No check engine lights.
I mean, mine still has a check engine light, but
No, we don't talk about that.
look at my car right there.
That's the twin.
I got the Nismo wheels now. What's the name of that church shifter?
It's the Cooler Works. I think they go about 600 or 579, some shit like that. And they're really nice, man. I love them. It's just that the reason I don't make it, everybody thinks that they're not good is because of the way I drive with this shitty clutch. Dude, I literally did a manual swap with a car that had 80K miles, right?
Yeah.
But the fucking clutch was never changed. The clutch was never changed, so I have an 80K mile clutch in my shit. And we don't talk about that though.
He's just using the clutch as an excuse of why he missed years.
Bro, look at this. It fucking has slack. Look, it doesn't come all the way up. Look, it stops right here. It's supposed to come up here. It drives so good though, man. That's my favorite part about it.
Yeah.
And the transmission is really healthy. We opened it up, put a C-Mac. Gotta get rid of all the plastic stuff because that was the issues. If you do a swap, you wanna get the stuff that's heavy duty, right? So you have to take out that shitty fucking. Oh.
I need to do a C-Mac on mine.
Yeah, you need that shit.
I'm praying that shit doesn't go bad, because like if it goes bad, I'm gonna have to remove the turbo kit.
That's so much work, bro.
That is a lot of work. Sounds good. Doesn't sound like it has leaks.
No, at all, dude. Everything has gasket maker on it. Everything. Every single part of my car, even the intakes, have gasket maker. You know.
Hey, if we keep it sealed, whatever works.
Fucking vacuum leaks, bro. What I'm missing is my AFR gauge and my oil temp gauges. Those are probably the only two I'm gonna run for the NA setup.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else. I don't think.
Honestly, you can just put them here.
Oh yeah. The oil pressure gauge, I'm not gonna give a fuck about after I do the gallery gasket because I know it's not gonna be bad. So I don't need a fucking gauge to tell me that my oil pressure is good because I know I just did it. So it's kind of useless.
I mean, yeah.
Unless I'm boosted and I want to know if that shit blew up or not.
That's why I kept mine. That's why I kept mine.
Yeah, I had to pick up these doors too because I'm a big guy, right? So my leg, bro, smacking. This is where the door used to be, and I'm wide. So like now I have all this room.
He's 5'5", but you know he.
I'm big, but I'm 5'5". Motherfucker.
It means wide.
So that means no more cup holders, but I got these in the middle. Don't show them this. What are you doing?
Show them what?
Better clutch, bro. I can drive so much better than that, bro. That's about as good as it's gonna get for me because my clutch is the pedal's halfway, bro. Sounds good, right?
Yeah, sounds great.
Long tube headers, Tomei, single exit, and ISR white pipe. None of it's beam-banded. It's all bolted.
With a little bit of
rust.
rust.
It doesn't rust, but it's got lots of gasket maker on top. You put everything tight, and then you just.
Oh, I think this guy wants a cap.
Shut the fuck. Oh, yeah, that's farm truck right there. But yeah, lots of gasket maker, bro. Because if you don't put gasket maker on bolts, like I feel like that shit's just gonna.
You gotta count gasket maker as a mod, though.
Nah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you talking about that kid that put his windshield as a mod in the fucking chat? You seen that? Oh my god, that shit killed me.
Spark plugs.
Yeah, spark.
Actually, I put GTR spark plugs.
I don't know if that does anything for NA, but
For boost, it does. With a one-step colder. I guess now that shit, my lungs are not the same.
That was nice. I like that.
That was
Completely NA cars are fucking fun, bro. You can do this so many times.
That's right.
And it won't overheat. That's why I'm not targeting the turbo build. I want to do what NA, have fun with this shit. Maybe change the engine, then do boost. But for the time being, I'm just gonna cam this shit, man. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, man.
Clutch is getting bad though.
It gets worse with the more you drive it, right?
Yeah.
Like when it's getting hot, it gets more sticky.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So bad.
I need another NA car in my life. Another NAZ.
Honestly, I thought manuals were fucking shit. I thought everybody was talking shit when they said manuals were the better car. And I learned the hard way, man. I literally did the swap, and I didn't know how to drive stick at all. I learned stick. I literally stalled like 5 times, only because when we did the swap, my brake kept auto-engaging by itself because of the swap. We pushed the pedal all the way in, and the sensor for the brake kept engaging the brakes. So whenever I drive around, the brake was just always engaged. But once I released the pedal a little bit, like the sensor, the little sensor that's behind the pedal, the car just was able to roll back and forth. And that's why I learned how to drive stick the hard.
Do your swaps right, guys.
Hey, I did it myself, bro. 2K, me and Kevin. We saved a lot of money doing both of our swaps for ourselves.
Labor is fucking expensive, man.
I think the average quote was like $5,000.
Yeah.
But like I understand, like 3K labor, like nobody wants to do that shit for free. So
No, of course.
I just did it myself, and then the extra money, I bought some parts. I bought this. I bought the C-Mac. The C-Mac was also good to have. And then whatever money was left, you know, like the belts and shit to keep me safe, keep me running around. But the RPF ones in the trunk all came at the same time, which I didn't expect, but it kind of
We're gonna show the outside of the car later.
Ooh, this shit is clapped, but they're not ready.
Fuck that. It's a race car, bro.
Look at the windshield, bro. Weight reduction.
This man cracked his windshield because there was a fucking bee in his windshield.
There was a bee on my car at the light, and it was going zzz, all up in my grill, bro, and I fucking punched the glass so hard.
This guy, he's like, what, like 6'1", and he got fucking scared of a fucking bee.
If I want to have my day ruined, I would have let the bee sting me, but I ain't.
It would have ruined your day, bro.
Fuck out of here. Imagine going to work and like talking to customers and you just got this chichong on the side of your face.
Also, you could have slapped it. You know, they died.
I didn't think about that. I
You know?
just said stop. They punched the fucking shit out of it. So yeah, bro, that ACT Stage 2 that Eric hooked me up with, that's going in soon. Getting a tilted master cylinder, like Ray told me, and I'm not wasting money on that pedal. Unfortunately, I wanted that RJM pedal. That's very adjustable. You can change the sensitivity and everything. But he says it's a waste of money, so I'm gonna just take his word on that. But yeah, and all that money that I'm ending up not spending on that pedal is probably going towards the engine.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna build the engine. I'm just gonna do the cams.
Yeah. I mean, bro, like if anything, if you blow up the engine, you just get another one. They're not the most.
Yeah, $1,000 HR. Fucking
I know, bro, but like the way I see it is like you're gonna be as fast as like all these BA guys.
We'll see.
Mostly.
If I take out the interior, maybe, you know. But I weigh myself alone. I weigh 230. So I don't know. All these fucking fast guys, they're all Cuban and 90 pounds wet. Do you notice this pattern? There's a fucking pattern here.
Hey, shut up.
Except Miami's powered. He's the same size as me.
Yeah, he actually went to a gym to lose weight.
That's what they all tell me, man. I don't want it. Fuck that. I'm a big boy, man. I'm gonna stay big. Maybe that'll help me in the long run, you know? Fuck the weight. The driver put the weight on the car, makes the tires stay on the floor.
let's just see the positive side. Let's just make lemonade with lemons. Maybe we should put you on a diet.
Maybe, for sure. No more honey buns for me. What the throws are, dude. You see that shit, bro? It's ridiculous. I fucking love that shit. And when I was doing that pull, this shit wasn't going left and right. You know how you know how the OEM one's fucking wiggling everywhere?
Yeah.
This one doesn't do that.
Yo, especially the 370Zs.
Yo, at all, bro. It stays right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a little bit of play because that's how they're designed. They're not supposed to be super stiff.
Yeah.
But dude, this thing doesn't move at all when I'm doing pulls or when I'm doing fucking digs or burnouts. That shit stays in gear, which is what I like to see. I've seen videos of somebody doing a first gear fucking.
I'm on a shift. Oh yeah, the first gear pull. Like my Miata.
Fuck,
bro, my Miata will be in gear and you could literally move it side to side. Side to side.
I made it. I didn't tighten it hard enough, so I have a little bit of slack. Because you can make it so where it's stiff, but I don't like it like that. If you walk around the car, I mean, it's not much. It's pretty basic. I got Brembos, RPF ones, La Luz, you know what I mean? That's what we say it over here in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Carbon fiber hatch, nothing crazy, just a little weight reduction. I'm already big, so that helps, you know, all the weight savings. All the weight.
This shit is nice. These are hard to find.
I mean, yeah, but I got lucky. My boy Jeff up in Cali took care of me, so shout out Jeff. For the front end, Nismo bumper, car is collapsed completely, but it's gonna get a makeover soon. Hood as well. It's VIS Racing, same company as the back. So two of the same company. So if you look in the interior, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I don't give a shit about cosmetics, right? So I'm all about the inside and how the car performs, right? So when I did the manual swap, I wanted to make sure I got a nice little shift. There's some nice seats and seat belt to keep me in when I'm shifting gears. As for the clutch, the budget ran a little bit low, so I just stuck a 80k mile clutch in there, but we're not gonna talk about that. That's for another video. I do got an ACT clutch that I picked up from a friend. His name's Eric. Shout out Eric. He hooked me up with that. He just did a whole engine swap, so he didn't need it anymore. As for the door cards, those are from LRB. I'm a big guy, so I needed more room for my legs. I was chafing up against those OEM doors. They don't fit too well, so I had to make sure to change them.
How is it when it's hot? Do you get burned?
When it's hot, it's hot. But I don't really touch it.
When it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah, when this shit in the sun, this shit hot. But when the AC's on, it immediately turns cold because the AC from the vents. I don't know if you see the Z that exposed. Those shoot directly onto it, and then the whole thing gets frosty.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's true.
It gets extremely cold as soon as the AC gets turned on. So I'm not even worried about that. As for that button in the middle, I know somebody's probably gonna ask. I'm probably
nitrous.
I'm probably gonna do that, but it's just there for now until I decide what I want to do. Because obviously I want to be able to control it from here.
It's just there to confuse people.
Vamos, estoy parqueado ahora, pero.
We have a lot of confused people in America. So
let's move to the engine bay. So I got obviously the HR. It's got 110k miles, but I've done everything as far as maintenance. So oil, spark plugs, coil packs. The next thing to do obviously is the engine rebuild. I'm gonna do the gallery gaskets, all the time position sensors, crankshaft sensors. Everything's gonna get replaced at the same time. I got admin tuning, 3-inch intakes, all the way to the front with filters, no velocity stops.
I need this.
I do have the 2-in-1 catch can. Obviously.
Where do you get that from?
Well. Got that from Eric, my boy. Again.
Eric hooking it up. By the way, Eric, he had the same turbo kit as me, and then he sold the motor, he sold everything, and he's doing a 2J swap. He already had the 2JC, so he's gonna.
I can't wait to see that, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
But super clean, honestly. I try to do everything one time and one time only. I don't like repeating myself. I haven't ran into any issues since I did this swap, any power issues at all. Just something me and my tuner are learning every time we step foot in the car. Right now I'm sitting on 255 squared.
I don't want to get this side of the car.
Right now I'm sitting on 255 squared setup for the wheels. I'm not throwing on my 275/40 yet for the rear until I'm cammed. Obviously, I don't want to waste tires on a low horsepower setup. So with the other 40-50 horsepower I could get from what I got now, or maybe 30 horsepower, I'll use it on those tires, right?
These tires are for the burnouts.
Exactly. For the exhaust, we're using a ISR long tube headers from the engine to the white pipe, so that eliminates a lot of maintenance that I don't need to do anymore. From the cat back, obviously got that Tome, gotta throw that on there. Shout out Fresh Kicks.
Is that a Tommy dog?
Right, exactly, right? So for the body work, man, that's literally the last thing. I'm gonna need somebody to bless me on that. This car looks hideous, man. Like this thing is.
It doesn't look hideous, bro. It just looks like it needs paint, but it's not hideous. It's,
man,
hideous would be like if like all your panels were all fucked up, you know?
I mean,
like fucked up, like super dented and all that shit.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's just paint. Like your car just needs paint. That's completely different. Like you don't need like a ton of bond on this shit, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe a little bit.
Stock fuel pump for now, because I don't believe I need it. I'm not choosing E85 without the cams. I feel like it's a waste of money right now. I'm just gonna do it all at the same time, right? So
yeah, fuel pump is cheap too. So
yeah, injectors. I got the GTR 550cc. That's pretty much all you need. I feel like 650cc is the best for NA. Like you really don't need anymore. I feel like basic does it. You know, if it's not basic, you're overdoing it and you're wasting money on parts you don't need. Like 1000cc injectors. If you're not running M5, you don't need those.
yeah.
So.
And make sure that you get like real GTI injectors. If not,
Always
you're gonna run into a lot of issues. You're gonna have like misfires like crazy, and you could potentially blow up your engine. Plus, your tuner is gonna get really mad at you. Our tuner, he tuned some people's cars that had fake GTI injectors, and he just kept running into issues. So make sure that you get real GTI injectors. Don't be cheap.
Another thing, my car does not get hot at all. There was a night we actually ran, I ran 14 times in a row without any issues. And we're sponsored by Mishimoto. Shout out Mishimoto. They take care of us. All my cars have the Mishimoto oil cooler. This car also has the Z1 Motorsports oil pan. So we can hold an extra quart of oil. That shit comes a long way. You always want to make sure the VQ is cold. But there she is in all her glory. She's extremely ugly, but she works great. There's nothing I can complain about, really. I wake up every day happy for this car.